This is a very big moment. This is a major fraud in our nation. We want the law to be used in a proper manner. So we'll be going to the U.S. Supreme Court. We want all voting to stop. We don't want them to find any ballots at 4 o'clock in the morning and add them to the list. I want to thank the American people for their tremendous support. Millions and millions of people voted for us tonight. And a very sad group of people is trying to disenfranchise that group of people. And we won't stand for it. We will not stand for it. We have so many, we had such a big night. You just take a look at all of these states that we've won tonight. And then you take a look at the kind of margins that we've won them by. And all of a sudden, it's not like we're up 12 votes and we have 60% left. We won states, and all of a sudden, I said, what happened to the election? It's off. And we have all these announcers saying, what happened? And then they said, oh, because you know what happened? They knew they couldn't win. So they said, let's go to court. And did I predict this, Newt? Did I say this? I've been saying this from the day I heard they were going to send out tens of millions of ballots. This is an embarrassment to our country. We were getting ready to win this election. Frankly, we did win this election. So our goal now is to ensure the integrity for the good of this nation. This is a very big moment. This is a major fraud in our nation.
Now, Trump was out on Twitter, and I did see they removed some of his tweets because they said it was in violation, and you know how it is. Well, they did not really call a win, anybody that won at this time. But of course, that can change tonight, ladies and gentlemen. But nevertheless, just look at what's going on here. Now, you have all the mail-in ballots, and that's been an issue in itself. When it comes down to the post office, they're finding all these ballots, and it's just a mess. And then Trump came out early on Wednesday to declare victory. And, they said the votes weren't all counted when he declared victory. So as you heard, he said he was going to go to Supreme Court over stopping the ballot count, which he really can't do that. He doesn't have the authority to stop ballots from being counted. So Trump, he won Georgia, North Carolina, Michigan. And, he was saying no media outlet has called a winner. And the election officials have declared, they have not declared any winner at this point. So you heard Trump, he's calling it a fraud on the American public, an embarrassment to the country. Really, it isn't. We are getting ready to win this election. And frankly, I think we did, as you heard on the video. So in a sense, he's kind of contradicting himself. Now, he's talking about stopping the ballots from being counted, but Trump actually, at times, he was arguing votes should be counted in Arizona, where he's trailing, but not in, a state that he's leading in. Now, Vice President Pence spoke after Trump, and of course, he talked all that road to victory and all that nonsense. Well, Chris Christie objected to what Trump said. He came forward and said Trump's remarks was a bad strategic decision and a bad political decision. And so did former Senator Rick Santorum. He also said he was very distressed by what Trump had said. The president is prone, as we all know, to bluster and And he, being upset about how he's treated. Santorum said it was fine to say he believed he had won, as Biden did earlier. But the idea of using the word fraud when people were counting votes was wrong. Santorum said it was not wrong for precincts in Pennsylvania to stop counting votes for the night and resume to do so later on Wednesday. The president and his team could not appeal their case directly to the Supreme Court, but rather go there. Went to lower courts first. Trump has previously indicated that he wanted Justice Amy Coney Barrett. Well, now you know why they got her in place. Confirmed in time to decide the potential election disputes. Trump is projected to win Ohio, Florida, and, so they're just talking about states that he possibly could still win. Trump also took a veil shot at Fox News during his remarks, calling the state of Arizona for Biden, something other networks have not done. Trump won Arizona electoral votes in 2016, and losing the state would represent a significant setback. Moments after Trump spoke, the Associated Press also called Arizona for Biden. At the time of Trump's remarks, Biden had a lead over Trump in the Electoral College. Biden delivered remarks earlier in the evening in which he expressed optimism about the path to victory. We feel good about where we are. We really do, Biden said in a brief remark. I am here to tell you tonight, we believe we are on track to win this election. The former vice president urged voters to be patient and wait until the final results are tallied. It may take until later Wednesday or longer to call the race in Michigan and Pennsylvania, for instance, the latter of which has an extensive receipt of mail ballots sent by Election Day. We're going to be patient until the hard work tallying the votes is finished, Biden said in Delaware. Well, Trump is already saying it's a big fraud. So Trump has rallied against a Supreme Court decision allowing an extension to receive mail ballots, Pennsylvania claiming baseless, that it would result in cheating and inciting violence. No, I think you're doing that because it's a strong possibility you may be just nothing but a one-term president. And, so if he is, then that's cheating, that's fraud, and, and all that stuff. So, ladies and gentlemen, this came out in the Hill, and this is what Trump is saying. I tell you what, the outcome of this will be interesting. And I have a feeling it's not going to be what people think. But let's be real, y'all. Does it really matter who's in office? Especially for us in the Black community, life never changes for us, regardless to whether there's a Democrat or Republican in office. It does not do anything for us. These people just come around courting the Black community every 4 years, and then when they get in office, they don't know who we are anymore. But I think many of us are catching on to that, and we're not accepting it like we used to in the past. But y'all, please tell me what you think. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.